Well, it's really quite amazing to me. So far since my last video, no one from Wikipedia has been able to substantiate their claim that homeopathic medicine is a placebo. I don't think they can even say that what a placebo is. They say, well, the collective weight of scientific evidence has found homeopathy to be no more effective than a placebo. Ladies and gentlemen, the collective weight of scientific evidence has not found homeopathy to be no more effective than a placebo. Homeopathic remedies are not placebos. No one's been able to prove it. You can't prove it. Show it to me. Show me one study, one freaking study that proves that homeopathy is a placebo. I mean, you know, by their standards, proof has to come in the form of a double-blind, peer-reviewed, published trial, right? Right? Well, they don't have it. They don't have that. They don't even have one study. They don't even have one that hasn't been published. They have nothing to prove their claim, and yet there it is on the #1 site for homeopathy. There's never been a meta-analysis of the scientific literature about homeopathy, and that includes studies, tests, and trials, that has ever been able to conclude that the effects from homeopathic remedies are due to the placebo effect, that they don't have independent effects. Well, you know, I'm sort of feeling like a William F. Buckley today. I guess I should tone it down a little bit. I'm very erudite. You know. Look, if homeopathy becomes more widely accepted, and by its growth curve it will be, it's going to overtake allopathic medicine, conventional medicine, in just a few years. And it will destroy the allopathic medicine industry that's producing the poisonous crap they call medicine that you're getting now. They say there's no evidence to it. There's no science. There's no science to homeopathy. Listen. There have been now more than 24 replications of the biochemical test that Jacques Benveniste, the French immunologist, Jacques Benveniste, was crucified for. And the Basoville degranulation test is only one now of 7, count them, 7 known biochemical assays of high dilutes, which are the remedies that are used in homeopathic treatment. Anyone who has an interest in science should read the work of Luc Montagnier, the Nobel Prize winner, who has done some amazing tests on homeopathic remedies, showing that they're radioactive. Radioactive, that they're contain, as I explained in an earlier video, nanocrystalloids. You know, I've gotten a lot of ribbing for that. You know, a lot of but that's exactly what it is, Jack. That's exactly what it is. They contain nanocrystalloids, and that's what gives them their physical distinction. By nanocrystalloids, I mean that the hydrogen bonded network within a domain of water, within an aqueous solution, takes on the action of a crystal. And these are emanating detectable radio signals that this Nobel scientist detected. And he took his work from Jacques Benveniste, you know, the guy they had to run out of here because this guy's too much of a threat. So, you know, they went to work on discrediting this guy. You know, anyone can see these substances have biochemical effects that are not solely due to placebo. I mean, everything has got to have a placebo effect, right? I mean, if little sugar pills, which supposedly contain nothing, or pure water as what they think it is, can have a placebo effect, then what kind of placebo effect is there going to be with something that actually makes you feel something? Comes in a big horse pill shape, looks like a bumblebee or something that you have to swallow, and is heavily advertised on TV as being the panacea to cure all your ills, huh? Well, it builds up your expectations, and then you don't want to let doctor down by telling him that it doesn't work. Listen, the world is desperate for this medicine. The world is desperate for homeopathy. It can treat anybody with anything, and yet this myth persists that the substances used as remedies in this branch of medicine are inert, and their action solely due to psychogenesis. Meaning that you're just making it up in your mind. Well, you're not. Homeopathic has traditionally outperformed allopathic medicine 10 to 1 in epidemics. We just recently saw this in Cuba in their squelching of the leptospirosis epidemic. Epidemics! So how is it that it can be used in epidemics where there is not any other treatment for the disease that's being treated and still be regarded as a placebo? The leading cancer clinic in the U.S. has now accepted homeopathic medicine as part of its regime after doing an extensive study in collaboration with the Indian cancer clinics, who have treated homeopathically thousands of women with breast cancer successfully.